This is what we're dealing with, people. I was stunned silent this sticker sheet. So I want you all to know that's what's happening today. I'm getting a little heated about this. So, but for real, I mean, if you've seen me stream, if you've seen me talk about Speed Champions before, the stickers aren't the problem. It's not the stickers. They're not the problem. But that being said, today, I know my title right off the bat is kind of a lie because obviously I bought a Speed Champions. I figured I had some excess funds. I thought for the culture, of course, I made it better, as I'm sure you all are aware, with making this guy a little bit of Max Verstappen. So made it a little better, I'd say. A little better, maybe. But either way, we're going to get into it. And of course, how could I do this without my fellow Lego... What do they... Lego bro, I guess would be a good way of saying it. Of course, let's bring him on. Clever Pig. Great to see you. How's it going?
Ooh, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for having me once again. Such a gentleman.
Dude, absolutely. It's the people show up when you show up. So how could I not
Weirdly.
like take advantage just a little bit, you know. It's a mutually beneficial, I'd say.
Absolutely.
But here we are. I need to check the last time we streamed together on a live stream. When was it? It wasn't too long.
Not too long ago.
Was
A couple months.
Yes. Was it when we talked about the Lego versus the fake Lego competitor
Yeah.
Legos
Rings a
with
bell.
the McLaren and the Catam McLaren, that kind of stuff. So that was fun to talk about that
That
because
was a good time.
you deal with that a lot.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
interact with those sets a
Absolutely.
lot. So it's fun to hear your takes on those. But in the meantime, I know I've been seeing a lot of your videos. What's been keeping you busy these days?
Oh, life, man. Well, I mean, heaven knows you've been busy this time of year. It's getting to go time, I'm sure. But
Yeah.
you know, it's been the F1 Speed Champions, like they're there. They take up a lot of shelf real estate, but I don't know if I'm on board for $27 yet. You know what I mean?
And for
I
you,
don't
it's
know if I'm
even
there.
worse. 30, is it
35.
35?
35. Imagine you go to Toys R Us here where they're 45. Like, I don't know what is in their cereal, but it ain't right.
Yeah, maybe they're just better. They put a little something extra
are
in there.
not.
You know, maybe is that just wishful thinking? Just a little bit?
I think it's their recipe of increased prices, close down stores. So
The inverse relationship of
Yeah.
those two probably isn't beneficial to the consumer. But
yeah,
let's I see the chat's popping a bit. Of course, Get Cooped says yikes right off the bat. I wonder if it feels like it could be a loaded
that's
message. I don't really
palpable.
know.
Yeah,
I don't know how to
I don't
think
know
about that
the
one.
tension though.
And of course, Anthony, probably in response to the title, that would be my guess. I'm not 100% sure, but Jake, of course, yeah, I know he's a huge F1 fan, so I'm sure at some point he will be purchasing all of them.
Wow.
Oaktown, how's it going? Stickler Bricks, great to see you again. All Out Brick, here we go. It's go time, just like we said. Channel member, of course, too. Cool Han, Luke Bricks, what's up, people? Papa Rex,
Yep.
great to see you as well. Mrs. CPA flexing 15 months as a manager.
15 months.
That's crazy.
That's incredible.
Supporting the channel, amazing, love it. Absolutely love
What
it.
a legend.
So, we we've messaged about the F1 a lot.
Indeed, we have.
I don't know that we've talked about it on a stream just yet. We
I don't think
may
so.
have, but I don't remember talking about it. So of course we're doing that today. And as I mentioned, I purchased one, of course. You said you have not.
Not yet.
What's it gonna take with just seeing online, without seeing any in
Man,
person? What's it gonna take for you?
you know what? I sat there literally like 2 days ago looking at them on the shelf, all there, all beautiful, no back orders in person. And then I walked out with another one of these.
Another how many
Yes,
Mustangs
sir.
is that for you?
Just two.
Okay.
Just two for now. Walmart on Black Friday here usually puts them on 50% off. That's when I started sweeping shelves.
Dude, I hope that happens. Mustangs, for whatever reason, I know I
Yeah.
posted it somewhere, but let's see if I can. It'll show up on the
Ooh, I see
screen
something. See a little something in the background.
Yeah, my mic's covering it. But we had $15 F40s. $15.
Wow,
Basically,
fabulous.
anything on sale was $15. So it was the Lamborghini, the F40. Oh, I swear there was one more. The NASCAR Camaro.
NASCAR. Yeah, nice.
And then of course
that's sweet.
Nissan has been $10 for a while now, while they're clearing out their shelves because they just had so many.
Yeah, so many.
And then the Mercedes 2-pack was
$25. Yeah, I saw you send me a picture of that. That's crazy.
Well, that was gorgeous.
That's good.
That's
fabulous.
Picked up one of each for me, and then a couple other for my brother. He wanted one of the 2-pack, and then I actually, my dad's a huge NASCAR fan, so I picked up a one of the Camaros for him because I know he'll enjoy that.
Nice.
So
yeah, that's awesome. That's cool, man.
$15
I like
pretty darn good for those. It's like,
that's good. Yeah, that's good.
This is how it was meant to be.
That's the way God intended it.
Yeah, exactly. But no, the Mustang still 27. The Audi e-tron still 27.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, the Aston Martin 2-pack, still 45.
Dude,
I don't
that
know
one has been sold out on Amazon in Canada for like 2 months, and they're charging like $100 here for it. It's insane, and I'm like, why? Who is buying this?
And you'd think sales would be down because the new Aston Martin's out.
Exactly.
The new F1 car, but I mean, I do have to say the pace car looks pretty good.
It's nice. It's good. I do like the pace car. Yeah. And I mean, like some of these are gonna go super discount. Like, who cares about Alpine and Kick Sauber? Like, nobody cares.
I'm basic with this stuff, so it's like I see the electric green, and I've said this before. I see the electric green, I'm like, yep, that one's top of the list. I'm getting that
That's
green
the one.
But yeah, no, otherwise I could not care less about the brand and all that stuff. But I guess people need a pace car for their grid now, so maybe that's the reason.
That's a good shout. Conspiracy. Let's bust out the tinfoil. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really see it, and it's the wrong color, of course. They didn't go with the
it is
teal or aquamarine or whatever, but that's a different discussion for a different day.
Yeah, they definitely could have.
Papa Rex has some choice words for you. He says Alpine and Kick cars are fresh.
You know what? Okay, all right, Papa Rex. I'd like to address that point. I actually think the best looking car is Alpine by quite some margin. I really like their livery. But I don't think they have a lot of fans, realistically.
Fair.
Also, Moose Builds, I see in the chat. He's a mega McLaren fan.
I see that. He's got the F1 in his profile pic.
Yeah, he's got some pretty insane mocks, that guy.
Ooh, that's cool. And then Brick Artist showing up as well. Is he one of your regular viewers?
Yeah, yeah,
Sweet,
definitely.
sweet. Love it. Love to see the crossover. They your fans can't get enough of you just ripping these to shreds. I'm sure they need more of it.
Let's go. Who's
So,
next?
so let's I've got the list pulled up here. So I did the old classic F1 Speed Champs search. Of course, they all populated naturally. And I told you before we went live, I hadn't checked this in a while. But of course, we've
Mm-hmm.
got the Red Bull and Ferrari are both
Yeah,
on back order,
back
which,
order.
like you said, isn't surprising. You literally named the two
Yeah.
right off the bat. Not surprised at all. But, I mean, let's see if it even says when. I'll have to. Okay, it just says it'll ship in 60 days.
Shipped in 60 days,
So,
eh? Yeah, usually
fair.
quite a bit before
Fair.
that. Yeah, it's understandable. I mean, they were always going to be the popular ones, popular kids.
Definitely. And we'll get into the qualms. We'll get into my qualms with this
All
a
right.
little bit in, but 10 cars, 10 speed champions dropping in one wave, whereas we haven't had more than 10 speed champions in an entire year.
Yeah.
What does this mean for speed champions? What does this mean for the theme? Like, good, bad, net positive? How are you feeling about it from that
Oh,
perspective?
I mean, definitely net positive,
Yeah.
100%. And I see the price increase as probably like there's pretty high demand, that they're pretty consistently bumping it up. I mean, it sucks, but
Yeah.
they're still, a lot of them are still really good values. And I mean, like these are licensed products. They're not just like Creator 3-in-1 sets. But the fact that we're getting 10 for F1, I guess fine, whatever. But then they're also doing a summer wave. Um, so
True.
that
I
should
keep
be
forgetting
really
about the
cool.
summer wave.
Yeah. There's going to be like an additional 5 or 6 cars across like 4 sets or something like that. But yeah, so
Would
I
you
mean, it's pretty mega.
would you have any personal I know you're not a huge F1 guy. Are you like on the fringe at all, or would you not even say that much?
I'm aware of it.
Okay.
Like I know the big drivers and like what's kind of moved. Like I know Lewis Hamilton moved to Ferrari. That's a big deal. And I mean, I know Kick Sauber's terrible. I don't think they ever won a race. They're getting bought out by Audi for next year. I know that. Um, yeah, so I'm definitely a casual for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
What
So,
about yourself?
well, real quick in the chat, Jake was saying Red Bull color is so off. It should be probably just a darker blue potentially.
Ooh,
I would say
interesting.
the picture probably shows it as a little lighter than it maybe shows off as. Here's the
Okay. Oh, you
actual.
built it.
I
Ooh,
did build it. Yeah, the box is
very
just
nice. Very nice.
they're very crispy boxes, I do have to say. But he's saying that. Let's see. Um, he says I imagine he means I'm the exact opposite of a casual, and I would certainly believe that. He was
Hmm.
surprised that McLaren isn't on back order, no, it's not on back order. Oh, that's the old
It's
one.
got to be like
Please
next in
hold.
line though.
Please hold. McLaren is not on back order. Interesting.
No, still available.
Interesting. Let's see. ACOB, CPA will buy them all on clearance. Yeah, well, I mean, when these hit $15,
+1 to
if
that.
if they
Oh
hit
yeah, they're going
$15,
home.
easy, easy money, straight up on it. Um, true, ACOB
McLaren
makes a good
sales hurt
point,
by one being on shelves. Ooh,
and it's
good
still on
shout, Sean.
shelves. It is rotting right now. That's another one they were leaving full price.
Yeah.
Maybe they literally. I'm trying to remember if I saw on just this past week if they dropped the price on that. I'll have to check. I'll have to check what the Walmart prices are going like. But back to your question, and I'll keep this on the board as well since it's kind of along with our conversation. But I am very much I'm not even casual. I'm just a nothing. Maybe like the casual of the casual, because I know who Max Verstappen is. Like I know
Yeah.
Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton was like the previous really good driver winning
Mm-hmm.
everything.
100%.
Then it's Max Verstappen. The Netflix show got everyone into F1, or kind of was the big wave of getting everyone into it. I would be intrigued to watch that series. It sounds fun. I love
Definitely.
racing. Obviously, I love motorsports in general, so I don't see there's any reason why I would not like it. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's just a timing thing for now, anyways. But
I feel the same
well,
way.
literally right now, but just kind of within the past like
Yeah.
2-3 years. So
We'll just pop off and go watch Drive to Survive just immediately.
I mean, I'm sure they're not even. Are they like 30-minute episodes?
I don't even know.
Here, let me. I don't know if I want. I don't know if I want to search on screen. That can Drive to Survive.
CPA search
6
history
seasons.
live. Oh wow. It's bigger than I remember or thought. Oh, 45 minutes, Jake says.
That they are.
30 to 50-ish. That's a pretty big gap, Stickler. I'll be
That is a
real with
big
you.
gap. That's a really big gap. But back to Jake had a good comment. Definitely a positive. If you release these over several months, then I would imagine they would get better as they went on. Then the Alpine design might be slightly better than the RB or Ferrari. I wonder though if they would, because obviously the builds are different across the board. And I
Yeah,
don't think
I've heard that.
there might be a couple that are that are relatively similar. I mean, even as you look at some of these builds, like the back, honestly, they're still a little different. This back canopy
yeah.
piece, and then there.
I see over the
But
Ferrari, it's more triangular. That's interesting.
yeah, and then of
Never
course
really
the
looked
rear
at that.
wings are the same, and the noses appear to all be the same. But
Yeah.
other than that, they're all different. So I don't know if they would like upgrade the build design if they release them over a couple months.
Just
But
print new sticker sheets for every different year.
yeah, no, for sure. But let's see what I see. Getting better designs. I would have liked to see 2 minifigures in each, because we've gotten 2 minifigures. Have we gotten 2 minifigures in a $127 set, or was it always just the 2 packs? Maybe I'm crossing.
Just the 2 packs, I
Okay.
think.
Then
I could
maybe
be
they
wrong,
could have
though.
bumped it up to $30 and given us 2 minifigs for each of the drivers. That would have been.
That would be,
cool.
yeah, I think that would be really cool.
But I mean, it fits the bill. It's getting into the actual design though. At least for this one, some of the new things, and I'll pop up on the main camera. So Clever Pig, if you want to see it, you'll have to go to the stream. I don't know if you had it up anyways.
I do. I'm
Sweet.
keeping an eye on the chat. I got it.
So let's let me do some zooming. We're getting up close and personal. So the wheels. Wheels are awesome. I know this is something I think you've made a comment on before.
Yeah, they look good.
But the wheels are so good. Of course, different sizes on the front. No, this is the back and the front. So they are different sizes. I can even make it a little easier and just pop them off. So we got 2 different size wheels. Gorgeous.
Oh, yeah, nice.
And then, of course, the prints on them look fantastic. Really good quality. No print skipping, if you will. Really good fidelity on those prints. I'm trying to keep all my complaints. Like, one of my complaints is literally happening as we speak, as I'm trying to like maneuver this thing. Oh my goodness. Prints here The prints that do exist are nice. So you've got the print on
Yeah.
this engine, or on this, this is the engine canopy right here.
Yeah, that looks awesome. With the bulls, that looks really cool.
So I should say that anything you do see on here is a print, chat, just so you know, because I have not put a single sticker on here on purpose because, well, when I was building it, I was building it very quickly. But I also, I don't know, I kind of like the vibe of just the bare car. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Of
clean.
course, these prints here, those are nice. These ones down here, nice detail. The print quality, as you can see on the edge, get close and personal. I don't know when this piece, if it was in the printing process or if it got scratched, but that yellow is showing through on this edge.
Ooh.
So I don't know if it
Yeah, I
ran
see
through
it.
something. Yeah, you can see it pretty clearly. Which I will say, this feels the most non-Lego about this entire part. The fact that it is like full surface printing.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's pretty crazy. You don't really see that on other Lego sets, I wouldn't say, would you?
I don't know if we've ever, even on the back, like you can see the wraparound.
Wow.
It looks odd. Obviously, you don't care because you're not going to see this, but it just felt very non-Lego.
Yeah.
Obviously, because we've never seen this before. You can see the wraparound on the bottom. Just that slight overlap, which isn't a huge deal. It's just part of the process. So,
Yeah,
a
that's crazy.
little off with the Red Bull. You can see his tail kind of overlapping the blue. But, we're getting a little nitpicky now. That one's spot on. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, printing like that's like I'd call that a step in the right direction at least, though, you know what I mean?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, yeah, this one definitely net positive. And just the fact that they are putting, like, this would be annoying to put on a sticker. And so they're
Oh,
not, like, the 1x1 anything, they're not making you put a sticker on, which is nice. So that's much appreciated. All right, now let's talk about, I'm going to talk about some qualms with just the building process. I meant to pull out a little bit. So this may have just been a me problem, but when I was putting on the, what would you call this? The driver bar, the
the
cockpit
halo?
bar, the halo, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's called the halo, yeah.
So it's like not straight. I don't know if I just bent it wrong, but it's just
Ooh.
bent in a way where it's impossible to be straight now. I don't know if you can even, there you go. That's as good as it's going to get.
Interesting.
Like I guess I crimped it and now it can never be perfect, which
Oh.
little annoying, but I guess it is what it is, and maybe it was my fault.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
And then as I was trying to put this thing apart or flip it around, I hate these. Watch this. So, like you just handle it and it just falls off.
Yeah,
So
those
that's
are
a
terrible.
real shame. Real shame. And then basically pieces that are just put on too precariously, like more precariously than ever. The other one being these 1x2 tiles, which I put this on the wrong way because it fell off. Let me see if I can get a better angle. So this tile right here is held on by literally just one stud.
Oh yeah, okay.
So that's very unfortunate that there wasn't a better way to put that on more clearly or just more securely.
Definitely.
So I feel like if there was some way to put this piece on, I don't know if there probably wouldn't be able to be a rod all the way through, and it might be
I
upside
don't
down.
know.
But just getting, and I know this style. I forget what this part is. This piece on the car is actually called. I know Josh built stuff in his video. He told the name of
Ugh.
it. But this
Front of the side pod. I don't know what it would be called. Active arrow or something. I'm not sure.
this this part is called, or this part is similar on multiple vehicles, and you can see it's just like pieces are coming separated and stuff. Yeah. So this one is also pretty precarious. Let's see if I can get an angle. Like, it doesn't take too much to just kind of separate it all.
Oh, what a shame.
It really is, because that's something that they've always been really, really good at.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And even just this one. So it's this whole section is held by one stud right there.
What? Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's yeah, that seems
Not
pretty
a fan
iffy.
of that. Yeah. And then maybe my least favorite part that I feel like could have been avoided. I think it's just been a problem on all F1 cars, is this thing. Like,
Oh yeah.
it's supposed to stay perfectly like this, of course. But you
Yep.
can't tell me, wow. Well, this is an 18 plus vehicle, so I guess they can get away with it.
This is serious stuff for grown-ups, guys.
But you can't tell me that a kid, like, this is going to stay on and a kid's going to not lose this right away.
Oh yeah,
So,
it's gone.
I'm kind of disappointed about that there was no way, there hasn't been a way to fix that.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, the tail end looks fantastic. We got a printed part there. I would say, like, the rear canted angle shot, like, this is just a really good angle.
Oh yeah.
In general. But
That's nice. I mean, it looks good.
yeah, obviously this part right. See, I just lost the side arrow. Obviously this part right here is absolutely amazing.
Oh
With the
yeah.
wheel.
Yeah, that's
wheel,
pretty interesting.
Axle. Here, let me do a little bit of. There you go. Now I can see a little better. So, that's fantastic.
I'm interested to see, because I know they, like, when they make parts, they don't want it to just be for one thing, you
Yep.
know? So I'll be interested to see how
100%.
else they plan on using that.
Yep, you read my mind. I was literally just about to say that, like, even mock builders and such, I'm very curious to see how they're all going to utilize that, because I feel like there's so many applications that I just have no idea.
Yeah, oh yeah, they always come up with crazy stuff.
So, and this piece was like sitting on top of, but I don't know where it goes. I'm not seeing any piece missing. I feel like it's got to.
Is that one of those tiles that's only held on by one?
It might be. I'm gonna look, but I'm not seeing anything on the bottom. And this, by the way, this build without the stickers took me, and I was trying to build it relatively quick because I was making the Verstappen short while I was building this, but took me about 25 minutes.
Okay, all right.
If I was putting the stickers on very carefully, it'd probably take another 20 minutes, I would guess. That's how long they usually take for me. So, let's go back to the.
So $30 for an hour of entertainment potentially. All right.
Yeah, and I mean the display is really nice. The display aspect, it's cool to see some people doing the wall hanging.
Yeah.
Oh, that's always fun to see.
Yeah, I think that's great. I think the F1 fans are, oh man, they're just eating so good this year down at Lego.
Oh yeah, if I was an F1 fan, I'd be buying that collector's box like
Oh
yesterday.
yeah. Actually,
That's
somebody showed me that on Instagram and it had some like cool bonus stuff. Like you get extra sets of wheels and stuff. It's
Oh,
not,
really?
yeah, and it kind of folds out and it looked pretty cool, but still not enough for me to buy it.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, I imagine you saw all of the sold out scare. Did you see
Oh,
any of
what
that?
was that?
So it
No,
was
what's this?
sold out and completely unavailable for about 24 hours, give or take.
Okay.
And then it came back in stock and there was only like 10 available.
Oh my God.
So then people bought it up, of course. People were buying it on eBay
Oh
for
my. Oh, people.
400, 450, maybe even
Oh, people.
500. Crazy.
Don't be doing that, man. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you buy for that price, that tells the market that it's okay to put it at that price.
Yeah. Absolutely unreal. And I think now it's back in stock at just 270.
It just every.
So it's kind of crazy that people are doing that.
Yeah,
So, and Jake asked a good
that's
question:
rough.
how many are stickers versus printed? And so, just kind of at a base level, I have no stickers on it right now, so you can kind of see what's printed, and then of course this is the sticker sheet. So for this one at least, a whopping 30, 31, 31 stickers.
That's healthy. That's healthy.
Amateur hour for a Speed Champ fan.
Oh man, dude, like did you when you were telling me about all those things that were on sale, was that including the BMW pack?
It's
Cuz
not on
heaven
sale.
almighty. That's got to be the sticker champion, I think. There's two cars, there's three sticker sheets.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
three
bad.
sticker sheets. Oh wow. Oh
Honestly.
wow. All right, I want to. So the sticker sheet actually, it has this weird like hue to it. It's not really translating on screen. I was hoping it's like an pearlescence to it in the white. It's not translating at all on screen, but I don't know
Ooh.
if that's new to these stickers or if that's been in just newer Speed Champions that I haven't built yet. So I don't know if that's
Hmm.
something you've noticed in maybe the Lamborghini or
I
something
can't
else.
say that I've noticed that. That sounds cool though. I know sometimes some of the colors on stickers, if you look really close, they're actually kind of like metallic.
That's
I
appears to
think
be
I
what
think
this one
red.
is.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
Well,
Yeah, because if you like really get it in the light, there is a little bit of a sparkle in there, which is kind of
the
surprising that
blue,
it works on the Lego bricks as well as it does.
yeah. It's honestly just this red, the Simply Cola, whatever that sticker is. That's supposed to be like, is that literally
That's my
just they're not
favorite
doing
cola.
Coca Cola, so they're just doing Simply Cola?
That's probably it.
That's pretty funny. But yeah, no, it's and then the Tag Heuer sticker has some sheen to it, some shine.
Ooh,
So,
snazzy.
all right, let's see what other questions chat has. Anger Canadian says one of my earliest Lego memes was owning a Ferrari F1 set. Did you ever
That's
own any of
cool.
those ones back in the day?
I had some of the Ferrari racers sets, not the F1s. I had the Ferrari Enzo and the F430 Spider. Those were cool.
Ooh, F430. Oh, you
Yeah.
just reminded me. My brother has the F430 as well. The
Oh
red
yeah.
one, was there only a red
Yep.
one? Yep.
There's a red one, and they had a Scuderia version, which was like the race version, and you could swap the body between red and yellow. That was
Oh.
really cool, but I didn't. My parents didn't love me enough to give me that one, so
Relatable. There are actually 3 McLaren Speed Champions already. There might be even more. Maybe 3 sets.
yeah.
The newest Speed Champ, the newest F1, the original F1, and then the 2-pack. Oh,
Yeah.
and then there's
Yeah.
the blue McLaren,
Oh yeah,
which is
the Elva. They had more in 6 wide too. They had the 720S and the P1.
they have done a lot of
They
McLarens.
they like McLaren, Ferrari, and Porsche a lot.
I feel like McLaren is one of those where the royalty license fee is like pretty cheap. I
It's
don't know.
gotta be, right?
I just get that vibe just because you don't think of like McLaren having a lot of merch. I could be wrong, but I don't feel like Ferrari merch craze.
Yeah.
Because of
Yep.
course they've got Puma merch and stuff like that. But
Yep. True. True. Same with Porsche. My uncle had like Porsche glasses at one point in his life. And he's a farmer. Like, why?
that's hilarious. Jake brings up a good point. The cars are designed differently in real life.
True point.
Let's see. The sticker sheet is just comical. Okay, Stickler brings up a good point that I did want to talk about. He says, obviously a licensing thing on drivers. Don't care. Should have happened anyways. But I heard Lego wants kids to imagine themselves as drivers.
Nah, they're 18 plus. Heck with that.
Dude, yeah. So that means like the Red Bull
Down. Yeah.
and
Down with children.
whichever one was plus.
Uh,
Was it just
V
the 2
carb.
Red Bull?
Yeah.
Yeah, they should have had the driver if they're not for kids.
Yeah.
So, debunked. 100% debunked. But I know I told you this separately. If they would have, they could have charged $30. They could have. So here's what my breakdown would be: $30, and you give us the named driver.
That'd be cool.
$35, you give us both teammates, and you deck out arm printing, leg printing, maybe side printing. Don't need side printing.
Yeah. That'd be deluxe.
But would that interest you more or have little to no effect?
That would probably get me on Bricklink looking weirdly at, surprisingly, like I would not be a person to really look at Speed Champions minifigures, but if they were really good,
Yeah,
just to get those racing suits, that would be really cool.
100%. The racing suits is a huge reason that that I've got my eye on these. And I can't believe I didn't even talk about it. I got to go back to the main cam and I'll do another zoom. I did not talk about, not that kind of zoom, the helmet. The brand new helmet mold.
Yeah.
Dual molded. You can see on...
Okay.
Whoops, wrong way. Star Wars. You can see on the inside it's got the translucent red tint for that dual mold.
Okay.
Obviously a fixed visor.
Yeah.
Print on top.
That's pretty cool.
And then the bolts or whatever these are in the back, the horse collar or whatever they call it in F1.
Yeah, those are pretty nice helmets. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. A classic sprue mark. Classic.
Oh, got the sprue mark on them.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
That's pretty bad actually.
Ooh,
It almost
right in
looks
the
like
middle.
it's intentional. Just because of how clear it is. But yeah.
That's wild.
Regardless, huge plus to add this. Like that's something that I would not have expected them to do. Totally change up the helmet mold. But
Yeah, I like that. I like those helmets. I think they look pretty nice.
let's see if so chat, tell me if does the back of this minifig not look like something went off with it like something's wrong with the molded quality. It looks like there's just an imperfection in the plastic. I don't know what it is.
Oh yeah, it does look a little weird, doesn't it?
I'm still planning to call customer service about it. We'll see what they can do. But maybe I'll get a free minifigure out of it because my minifigure is faulty. It's a fault. Let's see. Apparently, the green brick has good reviews on all of them.
The green brick.
Jake, let me know if you got a sticker sheet view of that. They also have gambling and vaping spot. Which one's the vaping sponsor?
Oh yeah. Vape? I don't know about vape. Who's vape? I was looking at the sponsors because I was thinking about doing a video about that for the Kick Sauber car. Sort of hemming and hawing about it.
Yeah, maybe it's one of the small stickers has a vape sponsor on them. But I could not tell you.
Could be.
Hopefully he will tell us. Alphonse says $40 and add a pit crew member. Need a little more than a little more than just a pit crew member for $40. 2 pit crew.
Maybe
members.
a wheelie cart with another rack of tires. That'd be all right.
Ooh, that's a good point. A little side build.
Ooh.
Stickler says Kick Sauber isn't 18 plus, so kids gambling is all right by Lego. Oh man. Sounds good to me.
No
Sounds
doubt.
like the message they're trying to convey to us. Any shot we see driver polybags given out at exclusive events, F1 races.
Oh,
I think
please God, no.
The announcement of F1, including that there would be tie-ins at events. I mean, there already has been, not at official races yet, because obviously there haven't been any races, but they have had an F1 event to sort of launch it. I think it was last week / last weekend. That seemed so that one, I don't know if you saw any of that, or did you know it was happening?
Is that the one where they were playing that video game of it or something like that? I saw something.
The one
I
I'm
can't
talking
remember.
about is the one where Nicole from Girl Bricks a Lot was the co-host.
Oh yeah.
Of it.
Oh, cool.
And the only place
awesome.
I saw it was on her story.
That's interesting.
It wasn't on Lego story. It wasn't even on the Lego Builds story. Literally just her story.
Oh my.
And and they were streaming it on the Lego website, like directly on the Lego website.
And that's it.
Yeah, so I was like,
man,
very confused. Like, dude, you spent all this money, time,
I know.
partnership with F1. You flew Nicole out there, like, put it on your story. Get people.
Yeah, exactly. This is exactly like with you and the Bricklink designer program. And then they're all like, they act all shocked, like, oh my gosh, people actually want to see this stuff. Like, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, for real. And hey, amazing segue, because I will be streaming with Bricklink in a week from tomorrow, a day earlier than last series, streaming to reveal Series 7 of the Bricklink Designer Program.
Amazing.
So, very excited about that. I don't know who won yet. Full disclosure, I'm as in the dark as all of you. So I might find out. Maybe I'll find out during the stream. Wouldn't that be wild?
That'd be spicy.
I'll have to think of some questions on the fly if that's the case, but we'll see. I might get a little sneaky peek. We'll see. But and of course that's with Greg from London.
Greg, yeah.
London Bridge Bricks. London.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. For whatever reason, I was like London Building Bricks, but I was like, that doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. Yes.
Actually, Sorry, I want to mention something else about that driver polybag that they were
Yes,
talking
yeah,
about.
no, I was
Somebody
gonna bring it
mentioned in the
back to
chat.
this. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, yeah. So they had, I don't know if anybody else is aware of this. They've done this in the past for the Audi S1, the old rally car. There is in existence, there are 50 of them. The driver of that car, Lego did for like an exclusive event, and they are fabulously expensive. And I kind of want one.
Is it readily searchable on? Well, it's got to be on Bricklink,
Yes.
right?
On Bricklink. It's one of those things where do they do like the Comic-Con exclusives
They
on Bricklink?
Yeah, they usually do. I guess I'll just search one and see if it's. No,
Ooh.
I'm not seeing. I searched
It's
Audi
Michelle
driver.
Mouton.
What's his name?
It's her. It's the only ever world rally champion that's a female. Michelle Mouton. She's French.
I will search Michelle.
I think it's Michelle with just one L.
Oh, that got me. Got me. Oh no, no. At least on Bricklink.
Not on
How do you spell
Bricklink.
her last name?
Mouton or IN. I can't remember.
I
One
think
of
it's
those.
Owen. Lego minifigure. Oh snap! Oh, it's got the little thingy on the E. That's why it didn't show up.
Ah, yes. Yeah, it's got a
Accent, if you will.
accent aigu.
Let's see.
Is that what it is?
2020. 271 bones from the
Oh,
Netherlands.
that's a good price.
Everything
That's a good
else
price,
is like
actually.
537,
Yep.
814. Oof, 1300.
See, that's why I don't want them doing driver exclusive polybags because it will probably be like that, except worse.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but is that not the same torso of the other?
hmm
It's
It's just the packaging. That's it. You could build that out of spare parts. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy
Ridiculous.
that blows my mind. Lego cardboard is just so expensive.
I know. That's crazy. Yeah. It's wild.
I want to see if there are any on eBay. Let's see. I'll do a little off-screen searching. Great for TV.
But I mean, I'll fill the dead air with shout out to International Women's Day. Here we are looking up
Oh,
the
amen.
only female world rally champion
Preach.
immortalized in Speed Champions minifigure format for the
And with this one person,
bargain
who might
basement price of
have
1,000.
four or five
Oh
of them,
my
four of
God.
them.
Like, you suck, man. Why are you like that?
That's crazy. Let me see if
That's
it truly
yeah.
is one person who has all of these.
I mean,
Looks like it.
that'd be a pretty interesting dinner table for 4 different people to have.
I mean, this dude is loaded.
Oh
What
my
on earth?
God. What kind of racket is this guy running?
Where is this person from? Click on one of these. Colorado. Oh my goodness. What have
Wow.
we stumbled upon here?
Who are you?
The Deadpool duck?
Whoa, bet you wouldn't mind having that in the old collection.
That would be fun. I feel like I just need to sort it by highest to lowest price and see what we get real quick just for the culture.
Yeah, we're here. We're here.
Say what?
Ooh, 12 grand. What is that?
Marvel Spider-Woman 2013, one of 350 with raffle ticket. What? I don't even know what that is, but I feel like I need it.
I'm guessing you had to you get the raffle ticket and they pull 350 of them. Those are the people who are allowed to buy it, I'm guessing.
Ooh, yeah. Actually, that's probably what it is. Yeah, that's smart that they saved the raffle ticket.
$1,000 for that build of that A logo? Like, get
ten
bent,
thousand
dude.
dollars.
Oh, did I say one? Yeah,
Yeah,
like
one of 22. What
of
on like
22.
what? I don't get any of this. Of course they had another raffle ticket. I thought I would scroll till they get to like $1,000, but we're not even at $1,000 yet.
Not even close.
Yo, signed by Stan Lee and authenticated.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
What on earth? Lego Hobbit Azog.
Okay, when people talk about like when should you talk to your insurance company about your collection, that is when you should.
Oh my word. I've actually held these in hand before.
Really?
Yeah, M&R was selling every single Lego Star Wars set ever, and he got to those, and so
Wow.
I held them for a hot
Wow,
second.
wow, wow. Give him a
Boom,
feel.
boom. Mickey Mouse, boring. Oh, these these are also really expensive too. Obviously, $2,000.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Those are cool.
Wait, they made a PS4. I mean, I guess it would make sense that it was a Comic-Con exclusive. I just didn't know they made an exclusive at all.
Oh, I think I heard about that for the
That is,
Spider-Man game.
yeah, that is crazy. I know we're super on title with
Oh
or
yeah,
on
this
on
is so
topic
on
right now,
topic.
but I feel like I'm gonna just have to bookmark this seller just because you never know. This dude is wow, he's sold 3,200 items. Well, okay,
What?
1.6k. Okay,
Oh my
apparently I'm not the
god.
only one that thinks he's got something special.
Yeah. Got more followers than he has sales.
I know, that's
That's
crazy.
wild.
Wow. Well, back to the topic at hand.
Anyway, yeah.
Oh my word, what were we even talking about? Oh yes, exclusives. That's what started this whole madness. Michel Mouton. So you don't want to see, for obvious reasons,
Yeah,
stated as
because of
such.
that.
You that was the long answer as to why you would prefer to not have exclusive poly bags.
Bang on the money.
What about a not exclusive poly bag? Yeah.
Hmm.
I feel like
Now that
those
would
would
be
be
cool.
boring though. It would have to be spicy, but I mean $5 like
I mean, you know what? People are clamoring on about wanting to get minifigs in polybags back for Star Wars. So why not? Why not bring into the masses for the motoring enthusiasts out there? I think I would. Even if I didn't have the car, I think I would buy them
oh
because
yeah,
that's kind of cool.
100%. If they were solid minifigs. Um so my sticking with the minifig conversation, actually did I just put my tinfoil hat back on? So remember last year, it was like one of the first ever hints that F1 Lego was coming. They had the
Okay.
short it was animated. It was with Lewis Hamilton in his
Hmm.
Mercedes racing suit, like taking selfies with the Lego camera or whatever. And then just a little sizzle reel, like 10-15 second animation of a Lego Lewis Hamilton in his Mercedes gear. And now, of course,
Yep.
he's changed to Ferrari.
Ferrari. Yep.
And I'm not claiming to be the first person to think about this. Like, I know people have said, well, drivers change, so they wouldn't want to have something on shelves for a driver that
Hmm.
isn't in that car anymore. Do you think that's a legitimate reason?
Nah, I sort of don't get behind that at all, to be honest. I mean, they're putting the Kick Sauber car on the shelf for what it dropped in March, 9 months, and then they're gone, and it's going to be Audi. So that set's going to be irrelevant this time next year.
Oh,
So
so you did say that earlier in the stream, but I didn't quite comprehend what you mean by like
yeah,
the team is just shutting down, like they're no longer gonna exist.
yeah, it's going to be Audi. It's not going to be them anymore
So is
because
it gonna be
they're
keep
terrible.
Audi?
I think they'll have their own set of sponsors.
Okay.
Yeah, probably some equally scummy company who has deep pockets, if we're being real.
Oh my word. So does that mean that the Kickstarter? I know we joked about the Kickstarter value. Do you think it's gonna just go straight to the moon because it's gonna be have such a short run?
I mean, I would love to tell you that for your love of electric green, but I kind of doubt it because it's not like they're this amazing team who's
Yeah.
just getting bought out, like it's probably just going to fade into obscurity a little bit. But I mean,
Yeah.
you never know. You never know.
Yeah, it's true. You never. Speaking of, I had it right here. How it's so beautiful. Such a beauty. Spin this sucker around. Look at that.
I've actually got that one in the mail in 1/8 Technic scale. I'll have to send you some photos when that's all built then.
Ooh. And that's a Kata
Yes, sir.
product. Nice.
But yeah, I like the color. And how on the back it says unleashed. I think that's kind of cool. I don't know why, but that's kind of neat.
Unleashed. I just realized they have stickers on the inside. Wow. That's dedication.
Probably unnecessary, but I guess we're doing that.
I'm looking up. It's gonna drive me crazy if I don't know what the name of those little pieces are. They say like Fannards, Fannie Mae, and Freddie Mac.
Canards? Could that
No,
be
they're
it?
not Canards. That would have Canards. We say Canards in the U.S.
Canards. Okay.
This picture should. Oh, fences. They're just fences.
Fences.
Floor
Oh, okay.
fences.
Right on.
So the floor fences are not very sturdy.
Fall
say
off
the
if you look
least.
at them wrong. Got it.
Literally. Not even a lie. Not even a falsity. Let's see. No, we're slowly getting through chat. I would like to see Polybag. I don't know about exclusive. Yeah, because I mean, I'm never gonna go to an F1 race. I know some people that might, and if they do, I'll definitely be like, hey, watch out for those.
I
I'm trying
would
get
like
one.
to. I would like to.
Yeah, but because I know they do some races in Austin, Texas,
Okay.
I
Yep.
think, and so I know a couple
They got one
people that
right in
also.
my city, so I would like to go because I'm here and I should just do it.
Hey, I'm sure it's
But
like a whole thing. Like
it
you're not
is.
just there for the race. You're there. They've got tents. They've got sponsors all over the place. Like I'm sure it's just a whole vibe, which is awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. I remember back when I went to a NASCAR race in Indianapolis. That was cool. It was definitely a vibe for sure.
No, that's sweet. All right, chats. Yeah, all the helmets are solid color. The except the print, the minifig or mini build, collectible mini builds, if you whatever they call them, they do have a different print on the helmet. So that's something to consider. But I think all the colors are the same. Let's see. There should at least be a number or something on the back of the torso. Is that something that do they put numbers on the back?
I don't
I
know.
thought they were just blank or sponsored up. Let's see. Ooh. Mox from Scratch says, I hope to see a classic F1 car in Speed Champs.
That would be cool. I'd agree with that. I think that would be pretty neat.
So have you gotten any of the Icon classic F1s?
Yes. I have the Senna MP44. Very cool. The tire situation is suboptimal, but I I think at some point I will buy a set of the tires from the new one off Bricklink just to swap them over. Because yeah, that's a cool set though. I do really like it.
Do you have any plans to get the new one, whatever it is? I don't.
Oh yeah, Nigel Mansell and the Renault.
Yes.
Maybe if it goes on sale, I think.
Yeah, it's really cool
What
that
about yourself? You interested in those at all, or not so
I
much?
would be. I do like the minifigure. Well, minifigures from both of them. Honestly, they've made custom prints for the minifigs, and the jumpsuit looks awesome.
Yeah, hundred
So
percent.
getting those would be really cool. I know at Costco, so I saw someone in a server get the Arson Senna
Yeah.
um, Ferrari for $30 or less,
Oh,
and they
the
literally
like the
the $80 version. Yeah,
oh yeah, that one there. Okay, that's sick. That's a good deal.
this one. Yeah, this one. And so they bought literally like they filled their whole trunk because I think they're just gonna
Yeah, I
resell
would. Eh, I can't say I blame you.
them. Yeah, but no, like the minifigure looks fantastic.
Yeah,
Um,
it's really good.
with the cheekbones and the freckles, and of course the jumpsuit looks like. I wish they would have done something like this for the minifigures here. Just something.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely. Yeah, good set though. I really like it.
Yeah. So yeah, doing that in Speed Champions would be cool. Wait a couple years, please. Give me my normal Speed Champions. But
Let's cool the brakes a little.
at least wait a little bit. Let's all right. Let's see what chat's doing. Oaktown, it's 270. It's not $200. It's 270. Are you a Lord of the Rings?
Yeah. Yeah,
Brother?
yeah. I got a Rivendell on my shoulder. Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
love
right.
Lord of the Rings for sure.
So is Bag End doing it for you at
You
270?
know what? I sort of my my realist says I get it because I saw the pictures. I saw like a lot of those pieces are massive, like those big round wedge for the greenery, but it's like I'm still kind of not there for it. I'd rather see it at probably like 200 to be honest.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. 200 feels like, or like just keep it at the even like 220,
Yeah.
250 at the
Yeah.
max. 250 is the ceiling.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
yeah, I don't know. Appreciate it, Chris. Thanks for the kind words. I
Wow.
would like to see Indy car drivers and classic cars from the Brickyard. Okay,
Ooh,
so like doing a Brickyard
that'd be cool.
500 sort of retrospective in the Speed Champ series.
Actually, I don't know much about IndyCar racing. Very, very little.
Likewise, yeah, I don't know too much about that. I mainly grew up, like I said, on NASCAR, so
Same.
I know like 2000s to 2013
Yeah, same. Like
NASCAR.
the Tony Stewart, Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon years, kind
Oh
of.
yeah, oh
Yeah.
yeah. uh, actually, so the Indy 500 is like a global, almost. Well, yeah, I mean, I would call it a global, international race. You've got racers from all over the world coming over to win the Indy
Yeah. Yeah.
500.
It's pretty big, I think.
It might be one of the biggest events in motorsports.
Hmm.
Someone can check me on that, but
I'd probably go like 24-hour of Le Mans would probably be bigger, I would
are you talking
think.
about like attendance wise or
I'm totally like
let's see.
firing out of my butt here. Like I have no idea, but
Let's see
biggest
what. Oh, so
motorsport
AI
event?
Overview says some of the biggest motorsports events include the Indy 500, 24
Shout
Hour of Le
out.
Mans, Isle of
Wow.
Man, and the Sturgis
Ooh,
Motocross
oh man.
Rally. I think
I
they
haven't even
put
heard of the last.
the Indy 500 at the top.
Wow, that's impressive. Greatest spectacle in racing, says Bryce. Wow, well, I'll have to check it out then.
That is literally what Google says. Indy 500 is known as the greatest spectacle in racing.
That's probably one of those things where they've titled it themselves. Like I grew up in Calgary, and they called the Calgary Stampede the greatest outdoor show on earth. Like you just made that up. Or how every place you ever go to has world famous chicken
Oh
wings.
yeah.
Like they don't.
Oh
They
yeah.
don't.
World's best cup of coffee. World's.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would not doubt it.
World's best cup of coffee. Highly unlikely.
Oh man. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's pull the screen back up. So when you do oh man. When you get around to grabbing one of these, what's going to be your go-to pick? First
All
pick
right.
of the litter.
Well, I do want the Red Bull mostly for parts. They have a couple of parts that is exclusive to that set that I want. The one where the sticker for Oracle is, that part is only in dark blue on that set, and I do want it.
Nice.
And I like the racing softs that it has. Those are cool, or the soft compound tires. Those are
Yep.
nice. And other than that, I kind of don't mind the look of the Haas car, or like I said, the Alpine, just because I like the blue and purple kind of shenanigans.
Yeah.
Kind of.
So
But yeah,
with
that's
the
about
tires,
it.
did they actually like change the texture, or do we know if it's just? I'm sure someone knows. If they're all the same textured tires in Lego form, they just the different colors, of course, mean different compounds.
Yeah, I think so. Just
Okay.
the red for soft, yellow for medium, and white for hard, which I think is cool that they did that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
I think that's neat. A neat little touch.
Yeah, I just didn't know if they went the extra mile with that. But which
That
is
would be
fine.
pretty insane if they did.
Haas is definitely one of the ones that catches the eye. Once again, they keep missing with Aston Martin. Like, what are they? At this point, it's just got to be self-aware memeing with the color.
They have the color available. I don't get that.
Cannot comprehend. I mean, I love this color of green. I might pick this up just because that driver and that color looks
Well,
really
there you
cool.
go.
And getting like the uniform tinted visor is also really cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
But man, like, can you get it right?
Get it right, Martha. Good Lord.
The old one looks so derpy now. Like the front axle just looks so bad.
Yeah, that's a good point. Those new pieces do a lot of heavy lifting around the wheels.
But it looks like the front nose is about. I mean, obviously besides the arch, because that front piece is got to be new with the arch and the prints.
Yeah.
But the front wing and
Well,
everything looks pretty similar, which is totally fine. But
yeah, not bad. Not bad.
yep, exactly, Stickler. They should have used teal. That was the teal or dark azure. Would have been the move.
Yeah. Totally agree.
Dark azure, yeah, because teal is on the Mercedes. I don't think that works.
Yeah.
I do not think
that looks not bad. I like that minifigure helmet probably the best, actually. The teal with the red. That looks pretty nice.
No, that's clean. Absolutely clean. Oh, I just realized the driver, the two doors for the driver cushion, I guess, if you will, on the Ferrari.
Oh, yeah?
Two door pieces.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, that is interesting. I never really looked at that either.
I know one of them has the Duracell. Which one is that? For the headrest.
I don't
Why
know who
can't
that
I
would be.
find
Not
it?
sure.
That's weird. Why? It's got to be one of them. Dun, dun, dun. It's not RB2. They're
The
not
new
putting even
McLaren?
all the speed champions up front. What on earth? There's
Does
got to
one
be
of them
one
have
of.
Duracell for a sponsor right on the
Oh, here it is. Wow, Williams got the shtick. It's on the
Oh,
second
Williams.
page.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. They try and make it look like a battery. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah, that's funny. That is funny. So what we mentioned it a little bit. Let me go back to these glorious things, these wonder things, if you will.
I thought you
What
were going to segue into those.
on earth? I mean, the tri-stripe is fun,
Yeah.
but like, in what scenario would you be buying these?
If they sold them for like $1 each, I would probably buy one of each and be done with it. What about
Well, I
you?
can only imagine that day will be coming very soon. I could. I mean, it might be wrong. Very well, might be wrong. But like, I'm in the same boat. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna buy one for the culture. Like, there's literally. I don't know if there's a new piece. Like, is that actually that front wing? That might be new.
Oh, yeah, the front wing.
But is
Why
there a
would they
limited
do that
use
though?
case?
Why would they do that? Yeah, that's it. Like, what else are you going to use that on? In magenta, that's a good one. Oh man,
I mean, I will say this black
what?
and green looks fantastic. The green and black with the yellow, also fantastic. The white and the silver
Not too
helmet,
bad.
of course, fantastic. Black and orange with the orange.
Yeah,
So like basically I would only buy these for the helmet color combos just because they look pretty cool.
yeah,
Boring, slightly boring, kind of cool with the red.
yeah. Not bad, not bad.
Um, and
Like
this
I
is
just,
probably the first time we're getting these old fashioned Indy car wheels in different colors. I would have to imagine.
that's true. That's a good point for people who like building that tiny scale cars. I guess I don't know.
Or for mock. I mean, so I actually saw recently someone took the wheels and used it as like a breathalyzer for a Bionicle mock,
Oh, oh,
which was
nice. That's
really
cool.
clever.
That's
Yeah,
really cool.
really cool. So they can now have they could color it whatever they wanted.
Whatever the heart
The
desires.
gas mask canisters.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's kind of cool.
But
But I I cannot believe that this is what they landed on. And I do not expect this to do well at all.
because people will say kids are gonna love these. Oh my goodness, yeah, they're only gonna love them in a vacuum. If this is the only thing they see on the shelf or
Yeah.
in their stocking or whatever, sure they'll like them. But you show them, you drive them through the Lego aisle. Hopefully, you're not driving them through the Lego aisle. If they're in the cart or walking, if they're old enough, through the Lego aisle, and they see these, or they see like a $5 or $10 Lego City,
Oh yeah.
a,
Anything else?
a Lego City car, they're gonna choose the other one 9.99 times out of 10.
Oh yeah. Yeah, these are going to be shelf warmers for sure.
Yeah.
Wonder if they're going to get the scanner app going for
I
them.
was literally
What do you
just gonna
reckon?
say that, and I feel like they've got to. Like
They must.
it would be very weird if they did not get the that would be the ultimate like
Imagine
screw
walking
up
up,
for
seeing
Lego
some
fans.
adults scanning boxes of these. Like, what are you looking for?
I mean, okay, let's just call it right now. What's gonna be the chase color combo? Because at this point, like, you're not even
Oh, brother.
the sponsor is just minimal, just not a non-issue with these.
Nothing? Oh,
Like, you're
man,
not
that's
getting Red
rough.
Bull. The sponsors are McLaren, Williams, Aston Martin, Mercedes. Okay, so Ferrari. It's got to be Ferrari, just because
Okay,
Ferrari.
probably Ferrari. Yeah.
Um, or a generic F1. Like I could see them giving these away at the Lego booth at the various F1 events. That's probably what they were
Brother,
mainly
they're going to
used
have
for.
to give them away, I think. I don't know what else they're going to do.
I'm calling it 2025 employee gift is gonna be this.
And they will thank us for it.
I would love to know behind the scenes, like what, like you mentioned it earlier or alluded to it. You don't know how they landed on this. I feel like
Yeah.
this was not. I would be surprised if this was even in their top 5 choice. This feels like a
It's
last
just,
minute fix because 5 other options didn't work.
yeah. Well, like, you don't have to do it. You don't have to do a collectible tiny thing. Like, I know it's typically the minifigure, so I just call this the collectible minifigure. Like, why, if you're not going to do the drivers, then maybe just don't do it.
So I'm wondering if they were contractually obligated. Like when they signed on with F1, they said, "All right, you're gonna make
Ooh,
10. You're gonna make well, F1 would only be the speed champions and these, and then the random city sets. Anything with
sure.
F1 branding, basically. So I'm thinking like not the icons, not maybe the big Technic cars. Do those have F1
Yeah.
branding?
I don't know actually. They might not.
Let's go
I'm not
check that
sure.
real quick. I don't. Where's a box? No, they so that's just team. That's team based. That's not F1 based,
Okay.
which makes sense. So they're like, all right, we get 10 speed champs plus 5 or whatever later on. We get X number of city sets, and then we need a collectible line, something for people to chase and collect. So I don't know what mastermind landed on this,
Man.
but it feels like
Yeah,
just a
that's crazy.
because at the end of the day, you can know for sure whatever they landed on was going to use the helmets, obviously, partially because they need to get as
Yeah.
much use out of that mold as they can, because that's a fresh mold.
Oh
They
yeah.
haven't changed the helmet since they first invented or created that mold in what, the 80s or 90s.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so, pretty much.
So
You
it's
know,
all
like
good
fair play.
news.
It's not a bad mold. I wouldn't have complained if they didn't change it.
Fair, yeah. No, I agree. I agree. I don't. Yeah, no one. I don't think anyone would have batted an eye just because it was never on anyone's list of expectations. But
Yeah.
no, it's a great change. Biker Bear asks, "Are the logos here stickers?" I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no. That none of them are stickers.
I was wondering about that.
You can see an edge on some of these, but I think that's just the edge of the print. Typically, in any CMF or any collectible anything, never has stick poly bags. Anything in that small bag collectible range never has stickers. Certainly correct me if I'm forgetting something, Clever Pig or chat, but I
Some
don't think
poly
most
bags do have stickers, but
do
I
they.
think you're right. I think these will probably, yeah. Pick up a Speed Champions poly bag. Of course, it's got stickers. Couldn't get away
Really?
from it. Yeah, I swear to
Really?
God.
Can you think of one
Yeah,
in
actually,
specific?
I got one. All of them. All of them.
All
All of
of
them.
them. Oh yeah, I guess that's right. Like
100%.
the new
It's
Ferrari
buried, or
one.
else I'd pull one out.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I see it. Well, every poly bag except Speed Champ poly bags.
Yeah, that's probably safe. But yeah, I agree with you. I would expect these to be printed, I would think.
And let me actually. Sometimes they tell us in the description. Nope, they don't say print or sticker. So it's neither. It's just a render. You get a render.
Yeah, you get nothing.
They send you a QR code to look at the picture of it on the website.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be perfect.
But no, these are, yeah, $1, maybe 50 cents. You can get all of them for what?
Yeah.
How many are there? 12? 60, $30 for all of them? Even that feels,
Yeah. Well,
even that doesn't feel right. $30?
I'm saying I'd take them. That's fair. That's a
I guess
lot.
$1. So you're saying like $12. 12, $15.
12
I would
bucks.
do all of them for $15.
Okay, all in for 15. Yeah, I could get behind that. I'd get behind that.
Oh my word. I would just literally rip them open and dump all the parts into like the Sterilite the
Yeah, oh yeah.
drawers, and then just like close it and just walk away. You sick.
And then realize you have all these printed parts that are completely useless because they just don't fit anything else. Yeah, it's.
So are you in that? Do you prefer stickers for that reason, or
What
not
you
really?
know, stickers have their place. Like I said, I want that Red Bull set, but I wouldn't use the stickers because I want that piece that's only in that set. But if it was printed, I would be screwed.
Yeah,
So
fair.
I'm not 100% against stickers.
Yeah, and no, I agree as well. I feel like stickers give the necessary detail that we wouldn't otherwise get. Like Lego's not going to just print everything just to print it. So
Yeah,
it kind of is what it is to some extent. But I just realized the two different colored wheels on this one, which is accurate.
Oh, on that one. There you go.
Ooh, actually, I just realized the back of their headrest is a piece that I needed. If anyone was wondering, how did I get Max to hold his helmet? I put that piece
One of them.
as the stud holder and pressed his helmet on it, so they can hold their own helmet.
That's
Otherwise,
smart.
it's literally virtually impossible unless you like have him stick his hand up in the air. He can't really hold it. So that's kind of cool. I need that. I'm sold. I'm back on.
There you
cue.
go. He's in. Put me down for a case.
Good sir. Good sir. Give me a case. But yeah. So all in all, as we, I think we're gonna start winding down here, just because I think we've beat it to oblivion to some extent. Builds being, I mean, the different builds, the fragility is my biggest complaint, I would have to say, of the sets. Like just knowing within the vacuum of like, yeah, we're not getting better minifigures. That like a fixable thing, I feel like, is the fragility, which is very unfortunate.
Totally.
But what I told Clever Pig this before, when we were setting this stream up. When he does get around to picking one of these up, hopefully on discount,
Definitely on
I
discount.
want to see if his mind is changed from building it, from seeing it in person, getting the building experience, looking at the printed parts, all that stuff. So I'll be very intrigued to know if the old mind
I'll be
gets
interested.
changed.
Yeah. I mean, I built the ones from the F1 cars from last year. So I've got a barometer of where I'm
Mm,
going to be measuring this against. I'm excited for the tires. I'm excited for
yes.
some of the parts. Could be good. I mean, at some point I will buy at least one or two of them.
Yeah.
Probably not all
100%.
of them.
Yeah. Got to get Kick Sauber as an investment.
There you go. To the moon.
At some point, it will never be again. Oh, I love that green. So good. So good. But yeah, the chat, just definitely let us know if you purchased any of these. Pretty curious if any of these have ended up in your collection. I know some of you in the chat that are huge F1 fans, you'll probably be picking up all of them at some point. But like you, I do not currently have plans, unless they all drop $15 or more off.
Yeah.
I'll be taking some home. But I'm very curious to see what that second wave will look like. I do not know what to
Oh, yeah.
expect.
I'm pumped for the second wave. It's going to be good. It's got one car that's going to be pink, like already. Tick.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Which
Yeah.
which team?
Suki's S2000 next year or next
Oh,
wave for
okay.
the
Yes,
normie
yes.
speed champions.
Oh yeah, no. When we get back and talking about real speed champions, that's when the real conversations are gonna happen. And
Oh yeah,
it's gonna
it's
be
gonna be
good.
good. It's
I'm
gonna be
looking
good.
forward to it so much because Lamborghini Revuelto, Lamborghini Huracan Sto,
Oh yeah,
Challenger, might be interesting.
yeah.
We'll see.
Could be a thing.
It'll be Speed Champ. That's what it'll be
Yep.
at the very least. And then yeah, I just
Porsche
pictures of
911 GT3 RS. I think
yes, I forgot about
that'll
that
be
one.
good.
First 8 wide Porsche 911
It is. It is.
with all the
And we'll see how
skill
it goes.
that the designers have retained and gained.
Mm.
Because I do have the old 911. I do have the white one.
Oh, you do. You got the 6 wide one.
I do, yes.
Nice.
So
I don't have any of the 6 wides. I want to get a few of them though.
they're cheap-ish used, relatively.
Yeah.
Like $30 ish, maybe less.
Okay. Nice.
Last time I checked, it's been a while. But
Yeah, some of them are weirdly very expensive. Like the Bugatti Chiron is crazy expensive. And it looks goofy. Man, goofy.
oh, speaking of, you just reminded me we're getting another Bugatti. The
Oh yeah, 110. That's right. Or 110, I guess.
that's the upgraded Bugatti. What's the old one from
EB 110
yes,
is
that
what
one.
it used to be.
Yes.
Yeah. Which I got a lot of trouble on my video for saying that was one of the ugliest cars ever to be made. But I stand by it because it is
I think
horrible.
I think I originally thought it was ugly, and then I've come around to it as like just
Fair enough.
being outside of its time. Like it was not a product. I could be wrong, but it doesn't feel like it was a product of the time. Was it the early 2000s or the 90s?
I think it was the 90s. I think it was around the time of the Jaguar XJ220, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I think it was the fastest car in the world for like a month, and then the Jag took it
Nice.
and looked better doing it, in my opinion, but whatever.
I think I've driven the X220 in Forza.
I was gonna just daily
Yes.
driver, you know.
See,
this
I
is
would probably
this is CPA things, guys.
No, I got a Bugatti E. I don't know. I'd probably
Stickler.
pick the E110, EB110.
You are
over
joking.
the
You think that's
220.
better looking than the XJ220? Oh my goodness me.
The 220 is too round for my liking,
Oh, okay.
and
Fair
it
enough.
doesn't feel unique enough.
Okay. All right. I mean, the EB110 is definitely unique.
Yeah. Well,
It
yeah. So
is.
maybe
It is
comparing
that.
those two isn't quite fair on uniqueness.
Yeah.
Yeah, the EB110 is something else. But
Stickler, first 8 wide challenger to right. Purple 2-pack with dragster. No, that was also a challenger, but an old one.
was it 6 wide or an old?
Eight
It was
wide
just but it was just the
with
old.
the dragster.
Old
Is
one.
like like a 1970
Yeah.
challenger. I think
Yeah. Yeah.
that was dope set. I like
I
it.
imagine you grabbed that one.
You betcha.
I
It's purple.
I watched
I
that
love the
one
cool
on
colors.
shelves many a times. I did not end up grabbing that one.
I've only got a couple more to round out. Well, now it's all gonna go to garbage. I had almost all the 8 wide cars, and then they dropped this F1 stuff on me. Oh dear.
Oh, it's not over yet. You might have the full
That's true.
collection minus 15.
You know what? I got my Walmart put this on 70% off. So if those go on 70% off, I will definitely get them. But
70.
yeah,
And that's an old one. That one never. I don't think that set was that the turtle bus or
the
whatever.
turtle van.
Turtle
Turtle van, you betcha.
Yeah, that never hit. That probably hit 50% off around here. Didn't go that low.
Oh, it was 50% off here for like a year. And I was like, go deeper.
Oh, that is hilarious. That's crazy.
But yeah, if these hit that, then 100%. I'll pick them all up.
Yeah, it's going to be super interesting to see what happens with these on shelves. After a week, unless they've been really good at restocking them, relatively untouched.
Mm-hmm.
Relatively. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens with these things.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, some of them are just gonna sit. They're gonna collect some dust.
Big time.
So we'll see if it takes like a summer wave. Then maybe the next F1 wave will knock some of them out, or certainly by the fall/Black Friday. I feel like these got to get these got to get shoveled out at a cheap price. But
yeah. I wonder when they'll retire these. Actually, that would be interesting. Don't know how long they're set to stay.
Right now, actually, what they guesstimated. Let's see. 2027. December
27
is the current tentative date.
Yeah, we'll see. That would be
3-4
wild.
years. Yeah, like
Man.
and they're theoretically worried about teams. Like, how old are some of these teams? Brand new, some of them?
I don't know. Actually, are some of them new?
Maybe I'm just guessing.
Maybe chat would know. I don't know. Do you guys know?
Do some off there hunting. But yeah, like some of these teams, I mean, like you said, the Kick Sauber, like that could be gone.
Mm-hmm. Gone with the wind.
So, no, it's interesting. But all right, we've yapped long enough. I've yapped long enough about this, but we'll see if our minds are changed next time around, or if I build a couple more between now and then. Might talk about the other speed champs. Pictures soon, please. We need pictures.
Oh, yes, we need it.
I really hope so. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching, everyone hanging out in chat. It was great to see all you. Hopefully in the next 2 weeks, I'll get the next stream up and rolling. Had to take a little bit of a break the last couple weeks. And then, of course, thank you, Clever Pig, for joining this evening, spreading your very wide knowledge of it's more than me, and that's what matters.
It's about this wide.
Yay big. It's about yay big.
Yeah, about yay big.
So we'll see you all I'll see you all in a couple weeks. Once again, yeah, thanks for joining, and we'll see you all next time. Have a great evening.